This video is brought to you by Bitbox NES game cases. There is no better way to protect, store, and show off your NES game collection. Only available at StoneAgeGamer.com/Bitbox.
Skip it up and that up.
So, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Goat Simulator is officially going to be released. You could actually pick it up at the developer's website. It's not released yet, but you could pre-order it, for $9.99 from Coffee Stain Studios' website. I'll have a link to their website below in the description. I personally pre-ordered it. Now, it's funny, when I came out with the other video where Steven requests that Coffee Stain Studios makes Goat Simulator, people thought I was hating on the game and mocking people that wanted it, and I'm like, no. I think the game looks so ridiculous. I thought it was a brilliant idea. I like the concept of having this open world game, that's not like Grand Theft Auto. You could just kind of go around and do stupid shit, like knock over people's picnic tables, have a goat climb a ladder, just get hit by a car. It just looks like something that's going to be a good game that's, you don't want to think about. You just want to pick up, play, have a good time, and laugh your ass off. They also showed some footage where the goat, his tongue is basically like made of glue. So anything you touch with the goat's tongue, you could pull off walls. It just looks like it's going to be something so ridiculous. It looks like it's going to be refreshing. And you know what? For $9.99, I think that's a pretty good deal. I just found it funny. Everyone got very defensive and thought I was mocking people for wanting the game. And I'm like, no, it's the exact opposite. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to see more shit like this, man. Some just pointless, ridiculous, fun games. And we actually are starting to see stuff like that. Like Octodad just came out, which that game is pretty tough, but it actually is fun. That's another game that I recommend. Octodad Dadliest Catch. You can get that on Steam. I'm looking forward to all these kinds of games, man. It's just nice to have something different than the typical AAA linear first-person shooter or the over-the-top Michael Bay epic AAA game that we've seen a billion sequels of. So I'm happy about this. This, to me, is a good thing. And you get to play as a goat, and goats are friggin' sexy as hell. Come on, let's be real here. This also shows off the power of the internet, too. I know it sounds dumb with something like a ridiculous game like Goat Simulator, but here you have a small independent development team. They just put up this tech demo for the hell of it. It went viral, a bunch of people saw it, and people said, hey, make this into a game. And look what happened. They heard the consumer talk directly to them, because you could do that now with the internet with the simple click of a mouse. And now we have a game that probably would have never seen the light of day unless we demanded it or requested it. Think about that. Like back in the day before the internet, like in the mid-90s with Sega, Genesis, and Super Nintendo, and even the PlayStation 1 and the N64 era and the Saturn era, I'm sure there were games before the internet that I'm sure guys had ridiculous demos back then that they were working on that maybe would have been a great game, but never saw the light of day because they were like, people will never want it. And we didn't have the internet to actually say, hey, it would be a good idea. So it's amazing how powerful the internet is, and how, because it's such a powerful communications tool, we can make things like this happen that back in the day would have never have been a thought. Just something to think about. I think this game is going to be a blast. It's going to be ridiculous, and I'm really, surprisingly, really looking forward to it. Okay, I'm done. Alright, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one.